All new tonight, and a story you will see first here on 7 News. It's become a bit of a Wheeling landmark, but it's also sitting vacant. The former Columbia Gas building on 16th Street has a new owner and is about to get quite the makeover. Helping Heroes announced today that it will be calling that location home, and what they'll be able to do with the space will transform the way they help veterans in the Ohio Valley.
Now it's time for us to purchase our own building and really lay down our roots and do a project here in Wheeling to be our permanent home.
2 years ago, Helping Heroes made the move from Moundsville to the Friendly City. After residing at the former OVMC complex, they're ready to expand.
And to come from a little storefront space that we had in Moundsville back in 2010 that we had to completely rehab as well. And then to be buying a 6-story building in downtown Wheeling it's amazing.
Their new home will be this well-known building, originally built in 1961 for Manufacturers Light and Heat Company. Helping Heroes chose this location strategically, feeling it's easier to access for the veterans they serve.
It's close to the library, it's on the bus line, there's access to education and health care. Banking services are all within a walkable distance, which is important for our veterans.
Over the years, the building has fallen into some disrepair, so it's getting a multi-million-dollar makeover.
It will allow us some room to grow so that we'll be able to, in the future, keep adding to our services without having to worry about how much space we have available or where we're going to put certain programs or new staff members that we might hire.
The 6 floors will be transformed into rooms for an emergency shelter for homeless veterans, transitional housing, areas for education and training, offices for employees, and space for 2 new programs, a resale shop and a coffee shop, all of which will be ADA accessible.
I know lots of veterans who have regular stops at coffee shops, and that's a good time for them to get together and have conversation and just talk about their experiences and that sort of thing.
Making this big of a mark on downtown Wheeling takes time, 24 months in fact. But Helping Heroes has a message for the veteran community. Even though it will be a bit of a transition period, they aren't going anywhere, and help is still here.
I always say Helping Heroes is a philosophy, it's not a place, and we will always be here to serve our veterans.
Helping Heroes tells 7 News this building is old enough to be listed on the National Register of Historic Places. So the organization plans to restore the exterior of the building, not change it. And that includes the mosaic mural artwork.